It's time for Auction Talk.
Time for hockey talk. This is gonna rock. There's no one finer than the old two-niner. Master of the book. You better listen up. There's no one finer than the old two-niner. The old two-niner. The old two-niner.
It's the old two-niner, Phil Bourque, joining us this morning. Bourque, good morning. How are you, buddy?
Yeah, baby. Top of the morning to you.
Not a lot of hockey talk, just auction talk. But I do have to ask you about Sid's wrist injury. I know you have to wait until the last possible second to make sure surgery is the last option. But, boy, the timing could have worked out a little bit better, right?
Yeah, a little bit better, but when you're dealing with something like that, the rehab's going fine. It's going fine. You're kind of hemming and hawing, and you probably get to that point of no return where either we do the surgery now or it's really going to push into the meat of the schedule. And so I think he just tried to avoid it as much as possible and really believed in the rehab. And when you get to that point where you're like, no, something's just not right here, let's do it. So yeah, I know we all wish it was a month earlier he did the surgery, but I think at the end of the day, we're going to still be fine, Randy.
All right, well, we brought you on to talk about a pretty cool auction that's going on for Inspired Hearts and Hands. And speaking of Sidney Crosby, this auction will allow you to bid on some pretty cool experiences. I'll let you take it from here. Tell us about the auction, what it benefits, and what people might be able to walk away with.
Thanks, pal. Yeah, I'm going to try not to get long-winded here, but I joined this organization, Inspired Hearts and Hands. You can go on the website, and most of the information will be there, so it'll save me from taking up time here. But Mindy Schnitkin started this 9 years ago out of her garage. She just wanted to make a difference, man. She just felt like she's got a heart of gold, and she just wanted to change people's lives up in Butler County. And the reason I joined, Randy, is because if you gave me $10, $100, $1,000, $10,000, I will show you where every penny goes. And that's where it got my attention, because so many times, and I don't want to knock other charities, but a lot of times you don't know where every penny goes.
Right.
This is 100% donation, 100% volunteer. You know where your money's going to go, and it's going to go to feed families, feed kids that have $37 in a checking account right now, and moms and dads don't know if they're going to be able to feed their kids on the weekend unless they get a little bit of help. And this is where Mindy comes in. So our auction, you're right. Bob Pompiani and I, by the way, excuse me, are going to do a Facebook Live thing tonight just to kind of highlight the auction items. So you can go on the Inspired Hearts and Hands website, get all the information, the link for that. It's around 8 o'clock tonight. Pomp and I will be on there. But, yeah, the auction items are really cool. A lot of experiences. We have a little bit of memorabilia, some tickets to concerts, and we have a suite for the Penguins. But you're right, Sidney Crosby and Colby Armstrong. It's dinner, drinks, and bowling at Coupe de Ville in the Strip District. You got dinner and drinks at Capitol Grill with Neil Walker. You got fishing with the Beards. Brett Kiesel has private fishing hole, including lunch. You got golfing and lunch with the mayor, Sean Casey, at his country club, Valley Brook. And then I'm going to do a thing up at the Pittsburgh International Racetrack. Excuse me. Strictly Porsche has donated for a group of 4 to come out for lunch, instruction, and you go out on this racetrack. I don't know if you guys have ever done this before, but this is crazy town. You take these Porsches out on the racetrack, and you just let it fly, baby. They have like a 1,500-foot runway. You can get them up to 140, 150, 160. You just let it. It is a blast. You got a lead car that takes you through the track. So, yeah, I mean, go on the website. The auction runs through Friday. But the biggest thing is you are going to be changing people's lives by donating to these auctions. I mean, yeah, you get the tax write-up and all that, 501c3, all that, blah, 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 blah. But the biggest thing is you're going to change children's lives by putting food on their plates.
Bourque, I also was made aware that there is a pair of tickets for the Stone show in the club seats for a bid of $200 per ticket, which is like way below face value for this show.
Yeah, there's 2 sets of Stones tickets. I think there's the Weekend, Genesis. There's one more I'm missing. I can't think of what it is right now. the Weekend Genesis. Oh, the Jonas Brothers. That's the other one. But yeah, there's 2 sets, and the prices for the concert tickets. Right now, I looked at the auction items this morning for the concert tickets. It's incredibly low right now.
Yeah.
So I don't know if people are just waiting for Friday to come, but yeah, they're all great seats, and they're all courtesy of iHeart and Gene Romano.
Yeah, so go check that out. It's at DVE.com until Friday.
I think they missed an opportunity to have an experience dancing with Pomp, socially distanced,
Yes.
of course.
Is he a smoothie or what?
Yeah.
I mean, he is just a regular twinkle toes. The way he can make his way around the dance floor. I
Yeah.
mean, maybe we can do that next year. He is just. He's so talented. He's the hardest working guy in Pittsburgh.
He really is.
Does a guy ever have a day off?
No.
No.
We were with him in Canton, and he had to drive back. We were at the after party, and he had to drive back to work for like 7 in the morning. He drove back that night from Canton.
Well, if I can steal one from my partner, Mike Lang, I'm beating him like a rented mule, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So,
Just never let up on the guy.
He's got the news tonight. Then he's going to sprint over to Pitt. So the University of Pittsburgh has donated their TV studio there at the Peak, and that's where we're going to do the Facebook Live tonight at 8:00.
All right, so 8:00 tonight, Facebook Live, and as Bourque said, lots of cool experiences: bowling with Sidney Crosby and Colby, fishing with Brett Kiesel, golfing with Casey, dinner with Neil Walker, and driving on that Porsche track with
Come
Bourque.
on.
That is pretty cool.
This is amazing.
That's on Facebook Live tonight, so check it out. The other auction items you can check out at DVE.com through Friday at 8 p.m. Hey, man, always a pleasure, brother. Thanks for making time for us this morning. We love you, Bourque.
You bet. I'll be back on soon. Camp opens up in a week. First game is the 12th of October, man, in Tampa, where they raise the banner. Let's get it going. I can't wait to get back on with you guys again. Thanks for allowing me this platform to talk about Inspired Hearts and Hands.
Yeah, good
So,
auction
Randall.
talk.
Yes. Randall.